What's your top 5 No Limit albums?
Man, let me tell you, we just did the ultimate. I just did the ultimate No Limit album reviews on my YouTube channel. So y'all check that out. But it's a whole 5-part series I did.
Okay.
But number 1, my favorite No Limit album of all time is Only God Could Judge Me. And then the rest of them is kind of like but that's my number 1 no matter what.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with cmurdercp3.com. I'm gonna go with Silk the Shocker, the first one he did.
Fire.
Man,
I ain't taking no shorts.
I ain't taking no shouts. I gotta, man, let's go with it's just too many, man. Let's go Cain and Abel and My Brother's Keeper. I know I'm leaving some out, but let's go with just top it off. Let's go with
There's a lot.
It is a lot, man. Full of my hair thinking. Let's just go with the Ice Cream Man. It's a favorite. Everybody loves the Ice Cream Man album. So let's go with the Ice Cream Man.
Okay. Is that 5?
That's 5.
Okay.
That's 5.
Ice Cream Man was hot. I think you put me on all that. I had to go back and listen to it.
I even like, Good Side, Bad Side. I like Ghetto Bill Gates. The new TMZ, the last one, the other mixtape we did. Like, I can go on and on.
Jesus. The one above. What is your thoughts on Christianity? 'Cause I know you used to be a devout Christian back in the day, right?
Correct. Yeah. So with Christianity, well, let me go back. So when I was young, I didn't grow up in the church, and so just kind of going back to when I met Uncle D and all that, that was a big part of his life. And so, as I was like 17, 18 during the time, and looking for something better in life, like I said, and then that's what I found, man. Was the Christianity, and man, I think it's Dr. Umar Johnson who says, you didn't pick to be black, but you chose your religion. So I picked to be a Christian during that time because especially, a lot of black people, we think that we have to be Christians. Right. But anyway, as far as Jesus in itself, like kind of getting away from the Christianity, but Jesus, I feel like now, it's a loaded topic. I feel like now I'm not with Jesus per se itself. I believe in God, but I don't believe so much in that this is how you get salvation. It's through this way. The salvation thing is what really threw me off. But initially, yeah, man, I was a gospel rapper. I was a part of a group called the Jesus Kid Movement, and we did a lot of shows, man, from big churches, little churches, all throughout the Bay, LA. And then I went to the military, and I got some new knowledge about the Bible, right? And then when I came back home, I was just like, I need to find this new knowledge. And so I was looking up some more stuff, and I was like, you know what? Ain't none of this right. And so, I said, what's more important, kinda, in my point of view, is understanding who I am as a person, a black man in America. And so that kind of goes back to how I seen you, and like I said, how you inspired me to learn more about myself as a black man. And so, yeah, that was you, brother. Salute to you, man.
Thank you.
And I kind of took that path, to want to understand more about that, because you get to a certain point reading the Bible or reading the book to where it's like, okay, I done read the book, ain't really nothing changing in my life, in my community. What's next? And it's just like, not that I know everything, but like I'm searching for something that's deeper than what the book is telling me. And so I still take some of the lessons from the book and I apply them to my life to a certain extent, but I don't bash people if they not Christians now, or if they Christians, I don't bash people. Some people need a book, man, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine too. But it's just it's not for me personally. Even, not this, but my dog tags I used to carry my dog tags too. But when I was in the military, it says Christianity on there. It asks you what religion do you prefer, and they put it on your dog tags, and mine says Christianity. I looked at it the other day and I was like, if only I knew what I knew now. I would have never put that. But it's kind of tricky, because even when you go to the doctor and all that, they ask you, do you have a religious preference. And I always, now I just always say no. I say nah, no preference.
During those Christian years, what would you say, is life better now or was life better then? Or was it working for you though under Christianity?
It worked for me. Like I was I was killing it for God. But then also I had a great model in front of me that I understood what to do and how to do and how to live, right? Because if there's anybody that's close to being what Jesus was, it's Uncle D. And if you wanted a great example, you follow that man, you know. And so that was awesome. Like I learned so much, you know what I mean? But I'm able to take that knowledge and the knowledge I have now and to be a better person overall. You know, you just can't take one thing and say, this is what makes me great. I'm an Israelite. This is what makes me great. I'm a Muslim. This is what makes me great. No, you can learn from all these things, and all those things make you great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I'm glad you touched on that. So because we see a lot of the infighting in these different communities because we do have new knowledge. And you touched on like the bashing of Christians and all that. So what makes you not attack people who still in the Abrahamic faiths, even though you're out of it now?
Because most of the time they're not hurting nobody. You know, as long as you're not no extremist and you're not trying to come with a cross to me and my family, like trying to bash us with it and all this, you're good. Jehovah's Witness still knock on my door. I still open the door, take the little pamphlet, say thank you, you know, come back, I'll see you next Saturday. Peace. I don't want no bean pie, but keep it moving. But and so and I understand that what they're doing and what they believe, that may have changed their lives for the better. They may used to be a molester, a drug dealer, a robber, a killer, whatever, and they found the Bible, you know what I mean, or faith, some whatever form of faith, and that changed their lives from doing them criminal acts. And so I'm not one to be like, oh, why you believe in this? You know what I mean? I just take it for what it is, and I just say, as long as y'all not harming me and my family, y'all good. I still go to church, I still rock with the people, I still show my face, but that don't mean that I'm so throw a cross around my neck, because I'm not gonna do it no more.
I heard that. Touched on a good point. I agree. Like that's why I'm not a Muslim, but I respect a lot of the Nation of Islam, especially from Elijah Muhammad's time, because he cleaned up a lot of black people that was on the lows, like Malcolm X.
Right.
And he turned out to be a great man for our people. So I agree with you. I think sometimes we kind of forget what has been laid down for us, and sometimes that might be what a black person need to defeat the trauma of being descendant of slavery in America. Because I think sometimes we forget about why we act like this.
Right.
You know, Joy DeGruy, post-traumatic slave syndrome. We still dealing with this. So we want to hold our people accountable, but then we know when we see out here, we didn't create this. And definitely, I definitely want to get your take on that in Africa.
Okay.
Because it's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah.
Okay. You say you do believe in God. So now, with the knowledge you have now and being out of that, how has life gotten better for you?
I don't feel like I'm in a box. I'm boxed in. Like even with the music thing, right? So when you're a Christian and you're doing entertaining music, you're only supposed to do music that's Christian music. And so you get boxed in there, and then even like just how you make moves on a regular basis, right? I remember I was going to the BART station. I was in Pittsburgh. I was going to the BART station. I had 6 bottom gold teeth, and I'm going up to do my ticket, and guess who I see coming out? It's one of the elders from my church. Now he don't know I got gold teeth on Sundays,
right? But
now it's the middle of a weekday. I'm going to do something in Oakland or something. I got my teeth in. I'm not about to go get crazy with nobody or nothing, but you know I'm in my little yada da boo boo stage. And so you know, me being a Christian, a young man of the faith, everybody kind of looking at me like this is a good example for the other young people in the church. But now the elders see me and I got gold teeth, so now I gotta kind of hide my teeth while I'm talking to them. What's up, elder? Come on, man. You in the box when you in any religious group. You put yourself in a box, and so you can't be. I'm not gonna say you can't be open-minded, but you narrow-minded at that point. to whereas you feel like you can judge people. Okay, this person or this woman or this whatever is this, and you going here and you going there. Nah, man, just if you're a good person, you got a good heart. I mean, you don't need the religion to make you better. You know, you're already a good person.
I agree with you. I look at as we was talking about it earlier, like I kind of look at consciousness, to use that word, kind of like that now. Is that we're doing the same thing that people are doing in the church, but we don't even see it. Like, okay, I don't mess with Jesus no more. I may be vegan, but I'm not, just because I'm doing this, I'm not going to use what I'm doing to shame you.
Exactly.
And I think sometimes we forget that, and it's like, yeah, I got the knowledge, but we don't know everything, but two, it ain't grandma's fault.
Right.
And we somewhat forget that grandma done lived. Jesus worked for her. They done seen things we ain't see.
Right.
We got a little bit of luxuries these days.
Exactly.
We gotta admit it. We ain't getting water holes down. We still getting shot.
Yeah.
But it ain't 10,000 white people coming up in our neighborhoods with guns and getting that work.
Right.
Grandma seen that. Jesus helped her.
Right.
That we get it. We understand. Let's move forward. All we can do is, instill in, like the little girl sitting right there, instill it and make them better.
Right.
But
exactly.
grandma, mama, we get it. We can talk. They good.
Right.
They did what they did because they produced us.
Right.
And that's all I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And I've learned now, it's like my mother and father, we may have had our own things, like I said in my interview, but y'all did the right thing by producing me. I'm grateful for that.
Right.
That's all we can ask for. So yeah, I feel you. Thank you. So now with that, would you say religion is a bad thing?
No, I'm not gonna say religion is a bad thing. Some people use it to it's just like having a gun, a loaded gun, right? Just because you got a gun and if you using it for bad intentions, bad things are gonna happen. So just because you got a religion, you can use it for bad things, and bad things will happen. You got a lot of extremists, who believe, whatever their divine is, that's the only way that everybody should be. And it's just like, nah, man. Everybody don't rock like that. So they want to hurt or harm somebody because they don't believe the same things you believe. And so that's a bad thing. But overall, I'm going to say no, because if you look at throughout the world, the people who are practicing religion, they're doing it the right way. Like, they're not harming people. They're setting good examples for their families. They're working, they're providing, and that's what it's about. It's not necessarily about, I hope that I die so I can have, 40 acres and a mule when I get to heaven.
Right.
But it's just about having a belief in something that's stronger than you and hoping that, positive things will come your way. So
I have much respect on that.